Hey guys, so Lord here, back again with another review, and today we'll be taking a look at the MEGO Corp Universal Monsters, the Wolfman. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty guys, as I said before, today we're taking a look at the Wolfman, and he is based off the Lon Chaney Jr. representation of the Wolfman. We've got the, I want to say, Face of the Screaming Werewolf, which was a Lon Chaney Wolfman, but it's a weird kind of bootleggish B-movie version of the Wolfman, where this is the classic Universal Monsters version of the Wolfman. We just looked at the Mask of the Red Death, which I believe was Lon Chaney Sr. So, yeah, it'd be stupid not to do the Cheneys in order here. Not by movie, but by Senior and Junior. And I wanted to review this figure a little bit sooner than some of the other Megos I had lying around. So, taking a look-see at him, I actually have seen the original Wolfman movie. Very proud of that achievement. But, yeah. Is his nose supposed to be black like that? I mean, it is on all the toys, but anytime I look at like a picture even of the black and white, I never assume the nose is black like a wolf's. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know. I've never seen a colored version of this movie. But look at those hands. Mine looked like that the other day, but I clipped my nails, so. But really, really gnarly looking hand sculpt there. Really nice head sculpt, too. Kind of wish he was snarling a little more. That's the thing with a lot of the Wolfmen. They're not really like, "Grr." They're more like, "Grr." I want to see like a super pissed off Wolfman head one of these days, but this'll do. This is fine. It's accurate to the movie. He's got his shredded pants, his shredded shirt. Well, actually, his shirt doesn't appear to be shredded as far as the cuffs go. Just the pant legs. Oh, that's weird. But he's got the blue shirt and the, I think, brown pants. Yeah. Very much like the Toy Island Wolfman I reviewed for 31 Days of Halloween. Don't get used to it. That was a one-time deal. Put me on another hiatus. For those of you who don't remember that. But articulation on this guy, he does have a rotation in the head. Does have forward and back in the shoulder. This one gets up a little more than the other one. Does have a hinge in the elbow. Hinge in the wrist, swivel at the wrist. And I kind of talked about this in the Phantom of the Opera video, but the quality of the clothes seems a little bit better than it used to be. They seem a little bit thicker and feel like they could last a little bit longer. He does have a pleather belt with, I think, a metal buckle even. So that's cool. He does have the kind of diaphragm joint going on here, as well as the in and out at the hip and the forward and back, the single joint at the knee, the hinge in the foot. Again, I would like to see a rocker implemented on these guys just because it'll help them stand, especially for the characters who don't wear shoes. Because this guy's feet kind of bow out ever so slightly, and he's kind of a pain in the neck to stand. But not too bad, I don't think. Leaning him up here. He does seem a little short, too, which I believe is accurate. I don't believe the Wolfman's supposed to be the tallest guy around. But there he is. It does not want to focus on him, though, so go figure. But here he is next to his daddy. At least I hope this is. If this isn't Lon Chaney, I'm going to feel really stupid. The end of all this. even dumber if I don't have the freaking hat on right. There he is next to the Mask of the Red Death, which again I think is Lon Chaney. I hope it is. I don't want to. I don't want to be a complete moron in these videos. Here he is next to the Creature, a much later addition to the Universal Monsters family, but one of the main guys. So I believe the Creature was portrayed by an Olympic swimmer, if I remember correctly. There you go. And then, of course, we got to do our two regulars here. We got Brother Mandibulus. Looks like he's leaning forward a bit. And Spawn, who's actually almost the same height as the Wolfman here. He seems a bit short. I don't know why. That's probably just all in my head, but maybe it's because he's not wearing shoes. Maybe that's why he doesn't have that extra little millimeter to kind of boost him up to where all the other ones are at. But I'm okay with this. I mean, he's not going to be used with these guys, but he's scaled appropriately for MEGOs. So yeah, really like this figure. It's super cool to get a proper Wolfman. I liked the Face of the Screaming Werewolf, especially the flocked version, which, are we going to get a flocked version of this guy? That'd be interesting. There's a flocked version of the Fly, I know, but I don't know about this guy here. So with that being said, if you are at all a fan of the Universal Monsters, obviously you got to pick this one up. You got to pick up this guy and the Phantom of the Opera figures to have the Chainies. I mean, I think it's cool that they're really kind of knocking out some of the core and kind of obscure characters from these movies. I'm really looking forward to some of the Hammer stuff they're doing with this line. Is it Peter Cushing Van Helsing to go with the Christopher Lee Dracula? I mean, that's awesome, man. So with that being said, I obviously like this figure, and I highly recommend it to anyone who's a fan of horror, like classic horror, or again, Universal Monsters. It's an iconic character. Let's just leave it at that. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know whenever I upload more reviews like this one. Again, we're doing MEGO videos every other day, until further notice, that is. Again, once I get my Mythic Legions Aether wave in, it's all over but the tears, right? And as always, don't forget to hit me up on Instagram at Overlord Productions for live unboxing videos, which I do upload to IGTV in case you do miss them. So you can watch them in their full train wreck glory, because let's face it, some are better than others. And as always, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of this guy. If the Wolfman's supposed to have a black nose or not. I mean, he always does in the toys, but I always think it looks kind of weird. I'd like to see one without that. Again, if I can talk. But again, if they did that, I would probably think that would look weird too. I don't know. I guess I just like one or the other. You either have a dude or you have just a straight anthropomorphic wolf with the snout and the tail and the arc feet and everything. I just like the whole 9 yards type of werewolves, I guess, more so than the in-betweens. But this is the Wolfman, not the werewolf. Completely understandable, right? And as always, keep the comments civil, because the world sucks enough as it is, especially if you're a dope like me and don't know why this guy has a little black nose when it doesn't look very obvious in the photos. So that means until next time, I'll catch you guys later.